Welcome to GUI programming with JavaFX. In this short video, I will show you how to write simple and sample Java programs to create a graphical user interface with JavaFX. So there are some prerequisites in this video. So you have to install Java, JDK and Eclipse, and you have to install JavaFX plugin for Eclipse. So in this simple video you will see we will create a simple window and we will run the program and make some update, and we will add a button and a label on the GUI window, and we will add an action event on the button. So it will be a simple program, and at the end of this program you will see that a GUI window will be created like this, and it will have a button click me, and once you click on the button it will show that you click me over here on a label on the GUI window, as well as on the console window it will show. Okay, so it's quite simple program. So let's get started. So let us start as a refresh and as a new program. Okay, so let us start. We have created a sample GUI interface and a package. We have created a sample GUI package, and on the within the package do a right click and create a new class. Class as a name your class anything, but name is, for instance, Java. Start with Java GUI example exercise, for example 01. Okay, you need a main method, so create select the main static void main, and then create or click on finish. Okay, so within the simple like this Java class, so I don't need these methods. So one thing we need, just extends application. Extend the application class that is built in within the JavaFX. So once you add application class, and you have to import, select import application from JavaFX package. Okay, so then the first import is added, and then once we extend the application class, you see that there is an error here. So that means you have to add the unimplemented methods. So bring your mouse over here and then add unimplemented methods over here. So you see that our didn't start method is here with primary stage as a parameter. We will need this one. Okay, so that's good for now. That's good. So if we run this program at right now, okay, you will not get any output. You will not get any output yet. So we have to write few codes, so in order to execute this program. Okay, first of all we need here we need the instruction application dot, and we have to launch when you create your program, GUI program, you have to launch it. Then in order to launch it, you have to see the select launch, and you have to select the start this one, and then it asks launch ARGS. By default is fine. Okay, so save it, and now if you want to run it, okay, still you will not get any output yet. Okay, So then we have to add some other components within the start method. Okay, first thing we need to add a grid. Okay, so for instance we need to add a pen. So there are two types of pen: grid pen or horizontal span. I will add grid pen. Okay, so let me give it my name it as an object my pen equal to new. Okay, grid pen. Okay, then once you add it, then you have to do a right click over here and import grid pen from JavaFX skin layout. Okay, and then once you add it, now you got your my pen object. Now you have to say my pen dot, okay, set see my pen dot. As soon as you click my pen dot, okay, you should set is G a age gap, GAP. Age gap is the horizontal gap, so that means I will explain what is mean by age gap. So the gaps between two okay, sorry, my gaps, my pen. Okay, so this is why it is not showing. So then again my pen dot. Okay, as soon as I click the object, write the object name correctly, then you will see the object. So set, you need to add also vertical gap. Okay, so vertical gap to 10. So it will say, this will set how much space you will keep between the web elements. Okay, and so now you need a to add a skin. So skin my skin equal to new skin. Okay, so scene, my scene equal to new scene. You see you have to add here within just add my scene with JavaFX. So we have to add here my pen. Then you have to give the width and height of the window, like it is 500 comma 300. Okay, then another thing you need to we need another stage. Okay, you see we have primary stage. Now we will use this primary stage object. Okay, so then primary stage dot, okay, you see set scene. Okay, the scene value is here my scene. Okay, then I need just one more statement. Then this primary stage dot, last one is show. Okay, once I write these few lines of comments, then if I run this program, then you will see then I have got a very simple GUI window, and on this window I do not have anything on here, and and so I have to add this. So this is the like common, like how many lines here, about 5-10 lines. These are the 5-10 about 10 lines we have to write for one GUI program. So these are the common lines, okay, common statements. Okay, now so let us add some other component. First thing that we can do, like for instance, my primary stage, we can add a title. Primary stage dot set title. Set title of the window. So hello world. Welcome to JavaFX. Welcome to JavaFX, for instance, something, and then we have to put this in double quote. Now if we run this program again, run as and run this, then I will see that I have my hello world, welcome to JavaFX as the title. Okay, now I want to add a button over here. Let me add a button over here. Okay, so then in order to add some buttons, so we need to add other few more lines. Okay, so for instance, now, okay, so we will add this button or component within our on our pen. Okay, so my pen name is here my pen. Okay, dot we can do add. Okay, so then we can do add, and here this is the first method on grid pen. Okay, so this one. Okay, so then we have to give a name of my web element or whatever we will be adding, or we need to give an object over here. For instance, we can create a new button. Okay, a new button, and then we can give the button name over here. Click me. Okay, and then it says column index. I have to, so column, initial column is 0, and then I can give index as 0 at 1 I can give. Okay, and then new button. So then once I add button, I have to add button class. So do the, just bring your mouse over here and then import here, import this one, Java FX scene control. Okay, so then now if I run this, then I see that I have click me over here button with button with click me title. Okay, so but this button does not do anything yet, so because we have not written any code for this button yet. Okay, so let us do that. Okay, so now we need to add actually here, instead of creating in order to, we need to add event action or event handler. Okay, so then, but before I do that, let us do something. Okay, so in order to create a new button over here, so let me name it as a button click me. Click me and button click me, and then let us add this. Do a right click. Okay, so just bring your mouse over here and then create field button click me. Okay, select this one. So this, and you see that it will come here within the class, so we can put over here or after main, no problem. Okay, so actually instead of no, it's only private, we need to do button. private button click me equals to, we have button new click me. Okay, then it will awesome. Actually this button click me is here. Okay, and then now we have to add this an event. So how do we add this event? So dot button click me dot, we need to do set one, this is set one action. We need this method. Okay, set, and what is the value we need to give here? This is actually set one action. This is the complicated part, and then this is the last part. You see that it is showing here event handler, and then it is a generic class, event handler generic class. It is taking action event value. Okay, so then actually it will be a few more lines over here, a large statement over here. So press enter. Actually press, instead of value over here, press enter, and actually remember that this will be the end, this will be the end of this method. So we have not completed yet, so this is why it is showing error right now. Okay, so now what we need to create a new event handler. Okay, here, so you can create new event handler with new event handler. Okay, event handler, H will be uppercase, new event handler, and then it is generic. So then we have to action event object type. Okay, and then this is, okay, we are actually calling this what is called constructor. Okay, so now within constructor we have to write our method over here, action over here. So what action we can do? We can call public public void handle method we are calling. So that we need, with the handle method we need action event E. Okay, anything, and then for action event E, for instance, we can put sys out. Okay, so then we can type in any message, button clicked. Okay. Now you see there are some errors over here. So I do right click over here and then import action event, and then import event handler JavaFX, and then these are gone. Okay, so let's now save your program and do a right click and run as. Okay, so once you run your program, then once you click on click me here. Okay, so there is a type over here. You see the button clicked over here is showing that your message is showing over here. That means, okay, there is a type over here, button click me. Okay, okay, so then what this program is doing, actually this is the end. Okay, this is the end of this program. So you see this line is pretty large line, so you have to remember this one. Eventually by practicing you will learn this. Okay, so okay, what is going here? Let us run this program again. And you see, once you click me here, your message is showing on the console window. Okay, so but if you want to show your message over here on this window, this is the general thing actually we expect, then we need to add another label over here. On the on that label we will show button clicked. Okay, so let us do that. So in order to do that, we have to add, okay, another label. Okay, so then we can add button actually here. Actually we can move over here, this one we can move it here, it's better. So we need another private, this time we need label, so it will be say label show clicked me equal to new label okay click me. Okay, actually we need label L is in uppercase class. Okay, so then once we add label, label L is in uppercase, so we need to add label JavaFX scene. This one we need to add. Okay, so add this one. So now we got our label component. Now we need to use this one. For instance, we need to add this one first in the mypan dot add, okay, my label show click me, and where I will show it. Okay, so in my column index 0 and then row index. Okay, row index I have already one over here, so I need to put the second one, otherwise it will overlap. Okay, so now here one more thing, in addition to showing our button clicked message on the console window, if we want to show it on the label, so then we can add another statement over here. For instance, the statement is the label show click me dot set text. Very simple. Set text, and then we, as you see the set text, we have to give a value. What value we want to show over here? So we want to show the button clicked. Okay, so actually, okay. Okay, once we run this program, now let us run this program and let us see what happens. So now, okay, so initially it is showing click me, so we can fix this one. Okay, but once we click here, it is showing the button clicked. Okay, the button, so initially it was showing click me. Actually, then once you click here, it is showing over here. Okay, so we say that on the button, on the label, it is showing, it will show only one time, but here in the console window, as many times as you will click on that button, it will show you every time a new message. So now, okay, so one thing that you okay, so initially when you run this program, we saw that initially our label was showing, okay, clicked me, because I put clicked me over here. I clicked me label initial text over here. But if I do not put anything here, I keep it blank, okay, like this way or this way, then it will not show that message over there. So let us run this again. Okay, so you see that I do not have initial click me, but now if I click on this button, then it is showing me button clicked. Okay, button clicked. Okay, so you see that is the thing. And another thing that we can make some improvement, for instance, that our button and the label are showing on the left uppermost left corner. We can align it on the center or anywhere on the right area, any position or to wherever we want. We can do that quickly by writing one simple statement. The statement will be actually here. My pen set alignment. We need to set alignment alignment position value, actually where we need to put. Okay, so the POS is a class and we have to select any position, for instance center. If we put center over here, okay, so I want to summarize actually. Okay, the center over here. Then what we'll see once I run this program. Okay, so let me concise it. Control I. Let me concise it. Okay, so once I run this program, then you see my click me button, it came to on the center, and as well as when I click over here, my label will come just right below click me button. Once I click over here, you see the the button clicked, it's come here. So this is the sample. This is a sample program. So we see the few lines, just a few lines of programs, and then actually we don't need this line, so that we don't need this import. So if you want to organize import, then I will do right click, actually source, like source or import organize, actually organize import or Control Shift O. I usually click Control Shift O, then your unused imports will go away. Okay, so actually this is the simple program, actually the few lines of program. So if you run, actually you don't need these imports. Actually if you write these few lines, actually how many lines, then your sample GUI program will run. Okay, so once you understand this program, you will be able to do other example. In our next video and in our next class, we will show how to create a button with like text boxes that may add to numbers or concatenate text with numbers. Okay. Thank you for now. Thank you for watching this video.